भाई आवाज। Assala- Assalamu alaikum and welcome from Gulberg Gymkhana. This is match number 9 of Sheikhani Super League Season 2. The unbeatable team Big Bang are up against Downtown Chowdurys in tonight's encounter. Season 2, Big Bang are taking on Downtown Khan bowling in the second over. Well, he has already picked up wicket of the opposition skipper. That too on the very first ball of his over. Put the stump. Farhan Shah has come out to bat at number 3. Flicks it away towards square leg and just one bounce to the fielder. Now, Team Big Bang have been unbeaten so far in the first 3 matches. They will continue to maintain their dominance so that they can directly qualify for the final. They have just, it's their third game. They have suffered 2 defeats so far. One's against Yadav Sports and the other one against Child 11. So it's important. It's a must-win game for them. They have won the toss. They are batting first. They will be hoping to put some runs on the board, but it's not going to be easy against a team like Big Bang, who have been almost spot on in every department of the game. No matter their bowling, their fielding, or their batting, they have been completely dominant. Well, it's Rehan Nazim who has picked up his first wicket, and what a catch this is. I think it's that man again, Ali Khan, standing in first leg, jumping in the air, taking it from one hand, and it's another big wicket. Ali Naki, who is a strong right-handed batter, he was looking to slash hard at it. It was a flying catch taken by the fielder at first leg. Ali Khan, after picking up a wicket in the very first over, has now taken a sensational catch. Rehan Nazim has picked up a wicket, and both the openers are now back in the dugout. Downtown Chowdurys have been rocked early. They are 13 for 2. Ali Khan to start his second over. Once again, Farhan Shah just gets it towards mid-on, and it's a direct hit, but I just get the feeling he was well inside the crease. Because as soon as he hit it, Raheem Zishan, it went straight to the fielder at mid-on, and he straight away ran for that single. But you can sense how agile and alert all the fielders have been so far of Big Bang. We have already seen a very good catch taken by Ali Khan in the first slip, and now a throw at the non-strikers and hitting the bullseye, but The batter was well inside. And the captain, Fahad Mustafa, saw the funny side of it. He was expecting another wicket, but sometimes we can also give the credit to the opposition and applaud their running between the wickets. But talking about Big Bang, they have hardly set a foot wrong in the series. Shipping it up in the air, chance, but it's just going to go overhead. Well, they've been living dangerously so far. Ali Khan not that expressed, but he can still bowl a decent line and length, and he has already got the reward for it when he got the wicket of the very first delivery in his spell. Now, we have been mentioning about the significance of this match for Downtown Chowdurys because they are coming off from 2 defeats in their first 2 games. Although they still have a game remaining after this one against Aram Sports, but right now they will be looking to win this one. And talking about Big Bang, well, they would love to finish at the top of the points table with winning their last match of the league stages, which is tonight. No matter if they are batting first or they are chasing down the target, they have ticked all the boxes so far in this second season. Clipped away towards deep mid wicket, will get an easy couple. Raheem Zishan. Two hard-hitting batters, Noman and Ali Naki, have already been sent back to the dugout. They were amongst the runs in the previous match against Shadab Sports, although even their innings couldn't help their side go over the line, but they were expecting to provide another big start today, which they couldn't. And now the batters currently at the crease will have to do the rebuilding job all over again. Just gets it past mid-wicket. It's another long chase for the fielder at long gone, but they won't get a run. The second one, that is. And not only they have regularly picked up wickets in the batting power play, but they have made scoring difficult for the opposition. Can't remember a game where they have gone for more than 10 or 12 and over in the first 6 overs. The bowlers of Team Big Bang, and that is largely because how well the bowlers have bowled with the new ball. We have seen generally the bowling side struggling in the first 6 to control the flow of runs, and that hasn't been the case for Big Bang. They have been simply outstanding. Another low full toss, this time driven towards long off. Will just get a run and will keep the strike. Farhan Shah, it's his first outing in this tournament. 4 down, it's 22 for 2. Rehan Nazim continuing with this new ball. Once again hitting across the line. This time he gets it past mid-wicket. There's a long chase. Don't think the ball have enough legs to go past the boundary ropes. Farhan Shah, meanwhile, will pick up another couple. Steady bowler Rehan Nazim. Doesn't have a big runner, but usually he does the basics right. His stock delivery is the ball that just goes away from the right-hander, but he has this ability of seaming the ball back into the right-handers. Slightly short, hit up in the air, chance and taken. Brilliant field setting once again from the captain, Fahad Mustafa. Just one fielder deep on the offside, and he played it straight in the hands of Atiq. Rehan Nazim picks up another wicket. It's It was slightly short, and once again the ball was slightly moving away from him. He had a slash at it. It was just a slice in the end, and look at how comfortably he took it in front of his eyes. So 3 wickets have now gone down for Han Shah. Walks back without troubling, in fact, not without a big score. It's 24 for 3. So the idea of giving him an extra over in this batting power play has worked for Big Bang, as Rehan Nazim has just picked up his second, and he almost picked up another one. Hassan coming in at number 5 much early than he expected. It's just the 5th over of the innings, and they have lost 3 wickets very early in this innings. Just a gentle run up, but the fact that he can move the ball both ways and has bowled a dive line and lens comes down the wicket. This time he has hit it clean as a whistle, and that has gone comfortably over the ropes at long gone. So first shot attempted by Ehsan, and he gets a 6 for it. The team Big Bang or the bowler shouldn't be discouraged by that. At least he came down the track and for the slightest of moment provided a chance. But the fact that he just timed it too well, it just kept on going over the boundary ropes. Has been proactive captaincy from Fahad Mustafa, the captain of Team Big Bang. For the previous batter, they had that fielder a deep cover. Now they have mid on and mid off both up. Third man is back. Deep extra cover in place. The umpires do not look happy with the condition of the ball, I guess. The ball might have bounced on one of the pavements outside the boundary road, because of which it might have lost its shape. So they'll be getting another ball. Slightly newer, much more harder. They still have got some really good bowling options. The Team Big Bang. After these two, they've got someone like Talal Rizwan, who has been exceptional at depth. Fahad Mustafa himself have been very clinical with his off spinners. So is Faisal Jamil, the left arm orthodox, who picked up a 4 the other night. So they've got the ball changed, and Rehan Nazim is once again ready. Punching it off the back foot, but couldn't get it past mid on or mid off. The journey has been really good so far in this campaign. Team Big Bang, they started off with a bang by scoring more than 230 against Durham Sports. In their very next match, they managed to chase down 178. They were in a slight bit of bother in their third match when they were chasing a small target of 112, but they still managed to win it by 6 wickets. And now they are playing their last league match of the series hoping that they can continue with their winning streak. Slightly short up, pulled away on the back foot. It's timed well. It might just roll past the boundary ropes, and it does. So although he got a wicket in this over, but he still went for a 6 and a boundary, both coming from the bat of the new batter, Ehsan. He's equally good on short deliveries as he is on a fuller length deliveries. And as a result, he ends the over with a boundary. So 5 overs have now been done and dusted. Downtown Chowdurys still in the recovery stage. They are at 34 for 3. So first change in the bowling attack, it's the medium pacer Asim Azhar who gets the ball. It was surprising to see him just bowling 1 over in the last match, but he picked up a wicket because in the match before that, he managed to pick up 4. He must have had a word with the captain early on saying that, hey mate, I got a 4-wicket haul 2 matches ago, so I need to bowl my 4 overs. And that is why he has been brought as the first change. Yeah, usually we see Fahad Mustafa himself coming in as the first change, but now it's Asim Azhar. Slower delivery, just getting an outside edge. Will get a single towards third man. Now this has been his wicket-taking delivery. A slower delivery. There is not much change in the action when he just rolls his fingers over. So as a batter, you just never know which delivery is going to be a slower one next up. So you can easily get deceived by the lack of pace, and that has been the reason why he has been taking wickets regularly. Not many runs have been scored in the first 6, and they have also picked up 3 wickets, but they are still very superstitious about where they are putting in their fielders because they know the value of each and every runs coming from the bat of the opposition. Slightly short and wide, this time carved away past the fielder at backward point. Faizan Sheikh is after it, and he does almost. He almost stopped it with his front foot, but even the fielder who was chasing the ball after him couldn't stop it in the end, so he gets a boundary in the process, the right-hander. Just showing him the bat and guiding it on the offside. Although it gets a little risky while you are looking to stop the ball with your foot because you can end up injuring your toe or an ankle. Safely played towards short third. Will just get a run. Raheem Zishan. $11 apiece for both the batters, Ehsan and Raheem. It's the last over of the batting power play. Well, just 2 balls now remaining. So he'll have a widespread field after the 6th over. Coming down the wicket, it's a slower delivery. Chance for the captain and taken. It's Asim Azhar, and once again, it's the slower delivery that does the trick. And they are pumped up. Ehsan, who already got a 6 and a boundary in the previous over, was looking to utilize the remaining 2 deliveries of the batting power play. But the captain at mid-off had other ideas. Took a step or 2 forwards, looking to hit it over mid-off, but look at that catch. running towards his left, taking it over the shoulder, and makes sure that his fellow teammate gets a wicket in his first over. It continues to go wrong for Downtown Chowdurys. They have lost 4. Ehsanullah walks back for 11. It's 41 for 4. With just a ball remaining in the batting power play. So far, 3 bowlers have been used, all of them amongst the wickets. Rehan Nazim picking up 2. Ali Khan picking up a wicket in his very first delivery. And now even Asim Mirza has got a wicket so far. Yasir Akhtar, the left-hander new batter in, coming around the wicket. Straight away will get off the mark with a single on the offside. So another wicket taking over comes to an end for Big Bang. 6 overs have been done and dusted. Downtown Chowdurys, well, they'll have to reconsider. It's 42 for 4 after 6. Change from both ends. Faizan Sheikh is coming from the other end. So still no signs of spin from Team Big Bang. Well, usually they have read the pitch very well in almost every game. So I just get the feeling they think that there is still some juice available for the Pacers. They can still avail the services of someone like Tala Rizwan, who has been exceptional at the depth. Picked up straight. Mid-off was up. He hits it comfortably over his head and comfortably over the boundary ropes. Looking to target the stumps this time, Faizan Sheikh, but it was just a little overpitched. And this is exactly the length Raheem Zishan was waiting for. Took a slightly step forward and lifted it over mid-off. And now he gets an easy single on the offside, although there is a shy at the stumps. But it did not hit the wickets. Might have ricocheted of the batter at the non-striker's end. So it's a left and right hand combination now there for Downtown Chowdurys, and might cause some trouble for the fielders and the bowlers, because they'll have to adjust their line and length as well as the fielding positions whenever the single has been taken. Too much wide down the leg side, and if I'm not wrong, that might be the first extra of the innings. That shows how disciplined they have been in this match. Slips it away towards the leg side. He's running the first one hard. Deep mid wicket gets to the ball, but by the time he's going to release it, they're going to comfortably come back for a couple. It's another full toss, and was further curling into the left-hander, so might be given as a wide again from the on-field umpire. Yes, he has stretched both of his arms to refer it as a wide down the leg side. Now, Yasir Akhtar is a dangerous batter. We have already seen him scoring some runs towards the end of the innings, but that wasn't a losing cause. Tonight he has got much more time since there is no pressure of run chase. They're batting in the first innings, and they still have like 13 overs remaining to construct an innings and put up some big score for his team. Slightly slower, just squeezed it towards backward of point. Will get another single. 14 coming in his opening over. Faizan Sheikh, 7 done, is 56 for 4. No surprises. It's Asim Azhar, who is about to start his second, and look at the effort in the field. It's that man Fahim once again at mid-off, and look at that throw from the boundary ropes. Well, not only he stopped that boundary by diving towards his right, but he ensured that the batter doesn't come back for the second one. It was another slower delivery. It was hit hard by Raheem. First of all, he stopped it, quickly get to the ball, threw it at the non-striker's end, and uprooted the middle stump. He's the same man who took 4 catches the other night. And he has already made his presence felt. Down the leg side, clipped away fine by Yasir Akhtar. There is a deep chase for the fielder at square leg. Will he get there? No, he doesn't. And it's leg by signal by the on-field umpire, but they all count. Just erring in line, and then Asim Azhar dropping it slightly shorter and on the leg side. Came from the face of the bat, but the umpire thought it burst the pads. It still went past the boundary ropes. So nevertheless, they got those 4 runs. But this is what left-hand, right-hand combination does. It would have been a lovely delivery to a right-hander, just slightly outside the off-stump, but when left-hander comes in, it drifts down the leg side and he can score runs. By picking up a wicket in his very first over, what he has done is that he has created that indecisiveness in the minds of both the batters. They will look to play cautiously initially. Another slower one, just chipped it towards long gone. Will get a run for him once again. Gets into the action. Just scoring at under 8 runs and over Downtown Chowdurys. But it's important that they keep their wickets in hand. We have seen side losing wickets towards the middle stages of the innings, especially against big bankers. That's the strength of their bowling. Not only the new ball bowlers, but the bowlers who comes on to bowl in the middle stages and the latter stages have been genuine wicket takers. Short delivery, pulled away, chance, but it's just going to land in front of Atiq. And he might have lost it in one of the floodlights. And Asim Azhar looks disappointed. He wanted the fielder to go hard at that one and take it. But instead, it's just a single on the leg side. 8 done. It's 63 for 4. Fazan Sheikh about to start his second with more protection at the boundary ropes now. Pulls it down the leg side. Might have hit the pads, but fine leg was well inside the 30-yard circle. Faisal Jamil, who has just joined the fielders. You might see him bowling his left armers from the other end. It's probably the first time in this tournament that we haven't seen a spinner operating in the first 8 overs from Team Big Bang. They have come up with a different strategy tonight. Well, they have come up with a different strategy against every team so far, and everything has clicked. Everything has worked in their favor. Comes around the wicket, changes the angle to the left-hander. And Yasir looks very comfortable out there at the crease. Now, he has by far looked the most comfortable batter from the DownTown Chowdurys batting lineup. Rahim has been scoring runs at free as well. So you just get the feeling if they can break this partnership, it's going to be almost over for DownTown Chowdhury. Slightly shorter mid-wicket, but it's just over his head. And if you can get it over someone like Fahim, then you can always say that it's a very good shot. Because we have seen him taking some spectacular catches. It was slightly shorter. He just transferred his body weight on the back foot and just cleared the fielder at mid-wicket. In the block hole. Good change up for Faizan. Better line and better length. Slower one, just chipped it towards extra cover. It's a captain. Got to the ball, but just couldn't pick it. And they almost stole a run there. "16 of the previous one, 6 of this one so far, with the ball to go. Just get the feeling both these batters have found it easy to score runs against someone like Faizan Sheikh. Yasir once again stylishly drives that towards long off, picks up another run. 7 coming in that over from the fast bowler, 9 done. It's 73 for 4. So first time it's the spinner about to bowl his first over. It's 73 for 4 after 9. Faisal Jamil, the man of the match for Team Big Bang in their previous encounter when he picked up 4 wickets, has just started his spell. Strongly Bill looks to turn the ball away from the right-handers. And he's not afraid to fly the ball up as well. So he might go for a few runs, but at the end, he also always picks up wickets. Good sensible batting by both these two. 29 for the right-hander Rahim, and Yasir providing an equally well support at the other end. He's eyeing the leg side region now. Usually it's easier for the left-handed batter to target boundaries against the left-arm spinner. with the ball turning into his pads. Comes slightly down the wicket, just opens the face of the bat at the last moment and hits it towards Talar Rizwan, standing at deep extra cover. The run rate has just dropped down a bit, just under 8 and over. Short and wide, just couldn't get it past. There might be a chance, but a better throw was needed. It went straight to him and he might have just lost his balance when he was looking to throw it at the non-striker's end. And that gave the opportunity for the right-hander Rahim to just run back inside the crease. Short and wide, and this time he cuts it on the offside. Ten of 11 so far for Yasser, but he can start hitting those big shots at any stage. Just getting used to the conditions and the nature of the pitch right now, and once he gets his eye in, you can expect some big shots from him. Gets on the back foot and comfortably plays it towards long on. So just 6 singles coming in that opening over from Faisal Jamil. 10 overs have been done and dusted, and after halfway stage, Downtown Chowdurys have managed to score 79 for the loss of 4 wickets. Another bowling change. Talar Rizwan now replacing Fazan Sheikh from the other end. And that's the depth of their bowling. Well, their captain hasn't bowled so far. They have used like 5 options right now. Even he's a genuine wicket taker, Talar Rizwan. Drifting down the leg side, half stop by the wicketkeeper, no one in fine leg, and he's going to give easy 5 runs to the opposition. Still early days in his bowling. Talar Rizwan looking to target the pads, but it was well down the leg side, and you can't even blame the wicketkeeper because it went further away from him. This is what he was looking for in the earlier delivery as well. Doesn't have a big runner, but he bowls at a decent pace, Tala. And when he attempts those shorter length deliveries, he usually gets some bounce too. going to be a different challenge against someone like Yasser who likes the pace on the ball. He's very strong on the leg side. We have seen that in the previous match. But right now, he's just dealing in singles and making sure that they get in that comfortable position for the last 5 overs. The rate at which they are scoring right now, if they can reach 120, 125 in the 15th over, they can easily score at 10 and over in the last 5. This is turning out to be a solid partnership between these two for the 5th wicket. Eight of the over with still 2 balls remaining. Once again gets an easy single there, Yasser. He's standing like a solid wall in front of all the bowlers, Yasser. They got those 5 extra runs in the second delivery, so they don't need to do anything fancy right now. Just get those singles, because the pitch has definitely eased up a bit after the first 6 overs. 10 coming off the first over from Tala Rizwan. 11 done. It's 89 for 4. Still no signs of the captain as Faisal Jamil starts his second over and starts off with a long hope that has been put away comfortably by Rahim. And it almost slipped out of his hands when he was attempting a carom ball there. Might have been an arm ball which went horribly wrong. Or might have been a finger spinner. But most importantly, it did not bounce twice before it reached the batter. Otherwise, that would have been given as a no ball. Now, the fact that they have been able to pick up singles regularly and very easily in the last few overs won't be a bad idea if they can have another fielder inside the inner ring. Right now, there are just 4 fielders standing in the 30-yard circle. Extra cover, square leg, fine leg, and short third. If they can ask that fielder at mid-on or mid-off to come up for the few deliveries and just invite the batter to go for the big shots, you never know. Might commit a mistake and end up playing a loose shot. This time it's slightly short, but Rehan Nazim standing a deep extra cover gets down to the ball and just give up an easy single. 44 is a partnership now between these two, and it has come in good time as well. Both these batters are capable of playing a longer innings, so the more this time they spend, the more threatening this partnership will turn out to be. The frequency at which they are picking up singles, in fact, they are just stealing singles in front of the fielders. Just get the feeling one mistake, one little mistake or a miscommunication between the two batters, and they can lose a wicket on a run out. Well, this is what Team Big Bang is hoping for, because they're in no mood of playing any big shots. He has been equally good on both the sides of the wicket, Yasir, the left-hander. And whenever the ball has been pitched up, he is not afraid to drive it down the ground. Down the wicket he comes, gets it over extra cover, gets it comfortably in the gap. It's a one bounce four. And with that boundary, 100 also comes up for Downtown Chowdurys. It was an excellent stroke because he was hitting it against the turn, used his feet, opened the face of the bat, and just lifted over the captain at extra cover. 4 to start the over and a boundary to win the over as well. So 12 done. Downtown Chowdurys are at a recovery stage. They are at 101 for 4. Finally, the captain makes his appearance with the ball. It's the first time he's about to bowl in this innings. 4 wickets so far in this Shaikhani Super League for the off spinner. A rare misfield from Fazan Sheikh at extra cover. Well, we haven't seen that from the fielders of Big Bang. Just get the feeling they have been slightly on the back foot for the last half hour. Pretty much everything was going in their favor in the first 6, but in the next 6, Downtown Chowdurys have made a bit of a comeback. It's not a big turner of the ball. He just rushes through his over, so you need to be spot on when you are looking to time it. Chipped in the air and just to the right of the bowler. Tell you what, his heart must have been in his mouth because it was up in the air, and you can expect these sort of catches to be taken by the captain. Just trying to hit it with a straighter bat, and it wasn't that far away from him. Just couldn't take it even with the dive towards his right. Another fumble by the fielder at extra cover. Asim Azhar does a pretty good job at the boundary ropes. Rahim now in the 40s. Just one big shot away from what would be his half century. He shuffles across, gets it over fine leg. Square leg does the chase, but it's going to go in vain. Another boundary for Rahim. Once again, another single that has been blocked by Fahim at backward of point. Now he has worked hard for his runs. Rahim just one run away from his half century. But you get the feeling that the job is not done yet. They are still in a much better position as they were half an hour ago, downtown Chowdurys. But they still need to put up a big score against this studded batting lineup of Team Big Bang. Two-dot ball, just trying to now create a bit of pressure by stopping those singles. Those runs have come in good times for Rahim. Just comes down the track a bit, chips it towards mid-on. He gets a single, and with that single, he goes past his half century. 50 of just 36 deliveries for the right-hander. And he has been very steady in this partnership alongside the left-hander Yasser. 2 maximums and 4 boundaries for Rahim Zishan in this innings tonight. It's 114 for 4 after 14. Time for some pace again. It's Talar Rizwan who is about to start his second, and when it was hit hard, it was hit all across the turf towards the captain at extra cover. And they once again got that easy single because of the fumble from Fahad Mustafa at extra cover. It's not the first time we are seeing a misfield. It has been happening in the last few overs. At least thrice they have managed to hit it straight to the fielder, who have not been able to pick it up completely, and as a result they have given away easy single. So 12 runs per over from here on will get them to 170 or 180, which they'll take it outside edge, and it gets it fine. And you can't even blame the wicket keeper, because he was coming around the wicket. He was slightly wrong-footed because the ball was angling in. He was going towards the leg side. He was looking to hit it across the line there. Yasser got an outside edge, and it went just to the left of the keeper. This is a very good partnership between the two. Now he lifts it up. Long gone coming underneath it, but it's well over his head. And tell you what, it never felt like it's going to go over the boundary ropes, but it's the strong breeze that is flowing from the right to the left of your screen that has helped that ball go over Faizan Sheikh's head. With just a chip shot there, you see, it was not timed as well there. He wasn't even closer to the pitch of the ball, but the use of the hands and the breeze doing the rest. Now he's asked for the change of gloves, so fresher gloves. Thrashes it on the outside. This is going to be another boundary, is it? No, it's a half stop, but it just goes past boundary ropes. So now he has got his eye in Yasser. Previous one was just a flick shot. This time it was powerfully driven past extra cover. And even a dive there from the Fahim, the fielder, a deep extra cover, could not get his body on the line, but another boundary there for Yasser. And now he gets it fine. It's going to be another 4. That has been the story of this over from Tala Rizwan. 3 boundaries and a maximum. And all of a sudden, the momentum of this game has started tilting in the favor of the Downtown Chowdurys. Without taking many risks, he has managed to collect 3 boundaries and a maximum. So this is exactly the sort of over they were after, Downtown Chowdurys. Once again, drifting on the pads, running the first hard. It's a big gap available at deep square leg and mid-wicket. And Yasser picks up another couple. So with that productive over, he also goes in the 40s. 15 overs have been completed. Downtown Chowdurys are right back on track at 135 for 4. There's going to be pace from both ends. Faisal Jamil has been taken off. Asim Azhar comes in. 1 for 11 in 2 overs so far. Once again, starts off with a slower one. They're making regular changes in the bowling. Still in search of another wicket now, Downtown Big Bang, because this partnership is looking really serious and threatening for the bowling side. And the slower one hits up in the air. Long off. Fahim doesn't miss it. Asim Raza once again answered the call of his captain. It's another slower delivery doing the trick for the fast bowler. Rahim just couldn't get enough timing behind that. Just got too close to the pitch of the ball and just sliced it towards Fahim, who doesn't drop many. So he does exactly what he was brought for. Asim Azhar picks up a huge wicket of Rahim Zishan, who walks back after scoring a well-crafted half-century. And Downtown Chowdurys have now lost their 5th wicket. It's 136 for 5. 1-3-5 for 5. Another right-hander walks in. It's Kashif Ahmed at number 7. Nasir Mirza. It's a perfect combination of him and those slower deliveries. Almost every time, whenever he has tried to roll his fingers, he has ended up picking up a wicket. Might well be trying 24 slower deliveries in the next game. Just a little too wide. In fact, has been given a wide by the on-field umpire. I'll just get the feeling it was touch and go because it was just going across the right-hander. But umpire have been very vigilant these days. They just don't give anything to the bowlers. That's what the cricket has become. The modern day cricket has become a batter's game altogether. Keeping it tight now. Asim Azhar does not want to concede any run. It has been a really good over so far. 3 dot deliveries, a wicket, and just a wide. This is exactly the sort of over they were looking for after Tala Rizwan leaked few runs in the previous one. Not many runs and a wicket as well. Gets it to mid-wicket and Fazan Sheikh just couldn't get down in time. Finally gets a single there, Kashif. And now he's going to be up against the left-hander, Yasser. He's going to be eyeing those 8 runs to go past that personal milestone. He has batted really sensibly. Was very slow towards the start of the innings, but he has paced up gradually. Just get the feeling he's waiting for that personal milestone, and if that he's going to cut loose. Targeting the pads, driven towards long on. Fahim once again comes into play. He's going to keep the strike at the start of next over. 16 overs have been completed. It's 138 for 5. Change in the bowling attack. Talha Rizwan now being replaced by the captain Fahad Mustafa. Yasir picks it up towards extra cover and just couldn't get to the throw. There was no one backing up and they're going to pick up the third run. And you can now see even this fielding side is feeling a bit of pump now. They weren't expecting that sort of a recovery by the batting side, especially after picking up 4 wickets very early in the innings. But that partnership between Rahim and Yasir has brought them back in the game. A big shot attempted, chance for the long on fielder just over his head. In fact, he might have got his hand to it. And did he manage to pull the ball back inside the boundary ropes? Well, both the batters are stranded at the middle of the wicket. They have taken the bails off, and we might have to check the replay to find out whether the ball went over the boundary ropes or not. Well, the batter is already walking because the fielding side has started celebrating, but just get the feeling we'll have to watch the replay once again. So brilliant effort by that fielder at long gone. In fact, has resulted in a wicket. Not only did he saved 6 runs, but he managed to throw directly at the stumps. Both the batters were stranded at the middle of the pitch, and as a result, the dangerous Yasir has now been dismissed. Now he decides to go towards mid-wicket and he gets it over for him. And he's taking his frustration out at the bowler, Kashif. They lost a wicket in the previous ball in unusual circumstances, and now he has targeted the mid-wicket region and gets it over. Might get an extra run because there was no one backing up. So in between a brilliant display of the fielding, they have once again given away 2 easy runs. Team Big Bang. But most importantly, now they've got 2 batters who are much newer at the crease. Kashif with just 5 deliveries, and the new batter at the non-strikers end is yet to face a ball. Slightly shorter, hits it hand, and finger goes up. It's all happening in this over from the captain. It was short, it was struck firmly by Kashif. It was going straight to the bowler himself. Might have touched his left hand and then it disturbed the stumps. And during that time, the batter at the non-striker's end was well outside. And umpire did not even hesitate in raising his finger. Yeah, there was no point of even dragging your bat inside because he was so much outside the crease. That brilliant presence of mind shown there by the captain. He did not gather the ball, he just made sure that the ball touches his hands and then hits the stumps. And all of a sudden, they have now lost 2 quick wickets in this over. It's 149 for 7. So they were waiting for 1 wicket and now they have picked up 2. Kashif will be on strike once again because the batter lost his wicket at the non-strikers end. Firing in that one once again goes towards extra cover, but this time they won't lose a wicket on a run out. So pretty eventful over comes to an end from the captain. 2 wickets falling down, both courtesy of a run out. But that single brings up 150 for Downtown Chowdurys. They are 150 for 7 after 17. Change of ends for Tala Rizwan. Previous one was a pretty expensive one that he bowled from the other end, but that batter has been dismissed, Yasser. Now there are 2 right-handers at the crease for Downtown Chowdurys with not many deliveries remaining. 17 balls now remaining in the innings. They are still in a very decent position at 150 for 7. 10 and over from here on. 180 will still be a pretty strong score. Looking at the bowling line that they have got. Zain about to face his first delivery. Still busy making some adjustments to the field. Tala Rizwan and the captain. Gets it towards backward of point. No chance for a single. Another shy at this stump, but Kashif was well inside. Now this is the 18th over, and usually in these circumstances you see the fielders inside the inner ring standing at the edge of the boundary inner ring, but they want to stop the single, and it's a good delivery once again. Just going between the pads and the legs of the batter. This is where he's so good, Tala. He knows how to vary his line and length, especially in the last few overs. Slower one. Timed too well. A fumble. And they will pick up an easy couple. It's not the first time we have seen fielders misfielding in the outfield tonight. It has happened at least 4 or 5 times, and on all of them, the batters have converted those singles into twos. Oh, he was going for the scoop. Wide given by the umpire. Well, if he had stayed in the position, it would have been a legitimate delivery. And anything down the leg side these days goes in the favor of the batting side. So he'll have to re-bowl that, but still a much better over than the previous one from Tala. Thrashed away. Gets it in the gap. But a fielder does a pretty good job in the end. Now, ideally, you will be expecting Tala and Asim Azhar to finish off the innings because that is how well both of them have bowled. Especially Asim Azhar, who has not only stopped the flow of runs, but has picked up 2 wickets as well. Full toss. Hit away towards mid wicket, but doesn't find the gap. And once again, it's that man, Fahim. He's got an extra pair of eyes with those spectacles, and that's why he doesn't let any ball go away from his reach. A single to end the over. 18 done, 156 for 7. As expected, it's Asim Azhar about to start the 19, and he just lost his run up. So he's got a he's a good option, Asim Azhar. Looking at the variations that he has got and the amount of success that he has got with those slower deliveries. And you've got 2 new batters in who won't be finding it easy to go after him right from the word go. It's a slower one, but hitting it straight to long on. And this is what he does when he deceives the batter with the lack of pace. He forces the batter to go for those extra risky strokes to find the middle of the bat, and in the process, we have seen batters losing their wickets. Slower delivery once again. It's out of the reach of the right-hander. And that's the difficult angle that he's creating by coming around the wicket. Usually, as a batter, you expect the ball to come near to the stumps, but it's that delivery that just goes across from you. Just 10 deliveries remaining. How much damage can they do? Slower one, once again, not finding the middle of the bat, but will still get a run. Looks disappointed, Kashif, and so should he be. It's going to be a better option if you play him as an off spinner. Just make sure you use your feet and get as close to the pitch of the ball as possible. Because if you're going to stay back and wait for the delivery to come near to you, it's going to be difficult to force it away on the back foot. Now he hits it big. It's mid-wicket. He jumps in the air, but once again it's well out of his reach. And probably it's the first time that the slower delivery hasn't worked for Asim Azhar. Another off-cutter attempted. This time he waited for it. Swung it from his hip. Mid-wicket. Once again it was Fahim out there. He even jumped in the air, but still it went over his hands. So 175 is still on the cards. Misses it this time, but most importantly picks up a single so that he's going to retain the strike at the start of the last over of this innings. It's 165 for 7 after 19. Was amongst the wickets once again. Asim Azhar picked up 2 wickets, just went for 23 in a spell of 4 overs, so a brilliant display of fast bowling. One six five for 7. Talar Rizwan starting the last over. Starts off with a full toss. Might start the over with a wicket. He does. Another comfortable catch taken by Atiq. Running to his left from long off. It was important that Kashif stayed there till the end and faced the remaining 5 deliveries too. But he's tried to play that big shot of the very first ball of the over. And it was there to be hit as well, and low full toss could have hit that anyway. Instead, he decided to hit it straight, got it from the toe end of the bat, and hit it straight down to the lap of long off. So he's going to walk back after scoring a quick fire cameo of 20 or 15 deliveries. It's 165 for 8. Singles are not going to hurt the bowling side, especially in this last over. Talar Rizwan has come back strongly in his second spell. First 2 overs might have been expensive, but he bowled really well in the previous over and now has started this one with a wicket too. Oh, he went for the scoop and he gets it past fine leg. Excellent thinking this time from Zain. It was a low full toss. He was finding it difficult to hit it straight or towards mid-wicket. So he just shuffled across the crease outside the off stump, guided it past Faisal Jamil at short fine leg, and it just raced away to the boundary. It's a really good recovery now from Downtown, looking at the fact that they were 41 for 4 after first 6 to reach at 170. Switch hit not working. Over adventurous now to Sen. Instead, could have easily opened the face of the bat because third man was inside. Now the fine leg goes back, mid wicket comes in. And he squeezes it towards deep extra cover. running the first hard, looking to come back for the second. We might see a run out, and he hits the wicket directly. It was almost dying towards the latter stages, that throw, but it still managed to hit the stumps, and Zen will have to make a long walk back. So much hard work, so much effort just to lose his wicket in the end. It was a good hit throw, nevertheless. Initially, he was looking to hit at the non-striker's end, but then it was the wicketkeeper's call, and it was well short of the crease. So an excellent judgment on part of the fielder, a deep extra cover, making sure that he picks up yet another wicket and saves the runs for his side. Zen walks back. It's 171 for 9. It's the last ball of the innings, and well, they went for a run, a bye, and he's gonna get there in the end. In fact, they might come back for another one. He needs to approach the stumps. Does he do it? No, he doesn't. Because by the time he uprooted the stumps, the batter was well inside. So could have been a dot delivery, but they have managed to steal 2 runs of the last ball, which means Downtown are going to finish off at 173 for 9. And 174 will be the target for Team Big Bang in their allotted 20 overs. We saw presence of mind earlier from the fielders, but now wicketkeeper did the right thing. He could have gone to the stumps. The bails were dislodged. The ball just ricocheted off the stumps. He decided to uproot, but by the time he uprooted the stumps, the batter was well inside. So yeah, 2 runs clearly taken of the last delivery. And a much better score by Downtown Chowdurys as compared to what they were at the first stage at 41 for 4. Really good batting effort from the left-hander Yasser and the right-hander Raheem Zishan, getting a half century tonight, making sure that the side still ended up with a fighting score of 173. And a quick fire cameo towards the end from Kashif. So it's 174 that they'll have to chase. A couple of wickets for Rehan Nazim and Asim Azhar, a wicket apiece for Talha and Ali Khan. Couldn't bowl out their opposition tonight, but they still picked up 9 wickets. So 174 is what they need to get so that they can finish up at the top of the points table during the group stages. Ooh, graphics. Welcome back to Gulberg Gymkhana. This is the run chase of match number 9. Team Big Bang have been given a target of 174. And Asim Azhar has come out to open the innings once again. Up the rope. He's taken the new ball. Starts off with a shortish delivery. Works it a bit behind square towards deep square leg. And he's going to get a boundary. But he gave up the chase very early there. The fielder had fine leg. He's a fast bowler. Yes, we can expect that. But it was well negotiated. It was a rising delivery. Just shuffling across the off stump, guiding it past short fine leg. And well, he gave up the chase very early there. So a boundary to start the innings. A boundary to open the account with. Strikers in with Zubair Khan. His first appearance in this second season of Shaikhani Super League. Outside edge, and this time he gets it to the right of the keeper. Third man does a good job in the end. I tell you what, he's bowling at express pace so far up the rove. Both the deliveries have been climbing on the batter, but Asim Azhar did a pretty good job of guiding it past third man. Hitting the pads, but it was angling down the leg side, so there is no way the umpire could have raised his finger. An over-optimistic appeal there from up the rope. Unnecessary pressure being created on the umpire, but he knows how to do his job. But it was angling across the right hander, will be given as a wide, so an extra run given to the batting side. Angled it past first slip. Will get off the mark with a single, so both the openers getting off the mark comfortably now of Big Bang. Once again, a rising delivery. Well, it was climbing up once again, but he still managed to play it with soft hands, so he's pretty pumped up the rope. This is exactly the start they're looking for as well. They need early wickets. Asim Azhar was almost jumping in the air while looking to defend it, and luckily there was no fielder standing close to the bat. Oh, that might be a no ball, and it missed by the keeper. It's going to run away for 4, so it's a waist high no ball, 4 extra runs, and on top of that, he's going to get a free hit. And he's looking to bowl as fast as possible, and in the process, the ball might have slipped from his hands was very close to the helmet as well. Asim Azhar did a good job by just ducking under the ball at the last moment, making sure that he makes no contact with the ball. And even the wicketkeeper couldn't stop it completely. So it's a free hit, as signaled by the on-field umpire. He has the license to go big without losing his wicket, unless and until they lose a wicket on a run out. Short pitch delivery. It's got a top edge. It's going to go fine and might go past the boundary ropes. It does. So taking on the short pitch delivery, Asim Azhar now. I think he was expecting Abdul Rauf to bowl it at that length, so he was just looking to go hard at that, slashed hard at it, got a top edge, but it went well over the keeper's head and over the first slip fielder. And third man had no chance cutting that one off. So a pretty expensive over first up from Abdul Rauf. 16 have come in the opening over without a wicket. Sufyan Zafar will share the new ball alongside Abdul Rauf. Tall right arm quickie. He's got Ubaid Khan in front of him. Gets it behind square, gets a boundary. And initially he was looking to give himself room. The bowler targeted the body. He just got it past the fielder at fine leg, and square leg was, although he was standing at the boundary ropes, but that ball went well behind square and it just raced across the turf, using all the pace from the bowler and making sure that he gets it in the gap. So flying start already for Team Big Bang in this chase of 174. Remember, they win this one, they maintain their top position at the points table. Fuller in length this time gets it straight to mid-on. And if they manage to lose this one, they're going to end up at the second position because of the net run rate. Remember, the side finishing at the top of the points table gets the direct qualification in the finals. Once again, just ships it towards mid-on but won't get a run. Fielders have been really alert at mid-on and mid-off. Full toss, gets it towards mid-wicket. Numan Chowdhury stands there. Good comeback this from Sufyan. He's once again looking to target the stumps as Ubaid Khan continues to give himself room there outside the leg stump. Slightly shorter in length, but look at the carry to the wicket keeper. Gets it in the block hole, still couldn't get it away. So 5 consecutive dot deliveries in his opening over. Just 4 runs coming off it. 2 done. It's 20 for none. Talking about the leading run scorers of the second edition of Shaikhani Super League, Arsal Ali sitting comfortably at the top with 172 runs. Dani Al Asif of Shadab Sport at number 2 with 145. Yasir Akhtar at 125. Usama Salahuddin from Child 11 is at number 4 with 109, and Shahid Pathan is not that far away. He scored 108 in his first 4 matches. Abdul Majid, on the other hand, has picked up 8 wickets. So has Abdul Rahman from Child 11. Adnan Akhtar has picked up 7 wickets. Asim Azhar once again amongst the wickets tonight. He has picked up 7 wickets so far. The man with most number of sixes, no surprises, it's Shahid Pathan, although he had a few low scores in the last 2 games, but he has still managed to hit 10 sixes. Khan once again trying to give himself room, and this time looking to play that pull shot, but he was well away from that delivery. We haven't seen that fuller length so far from Abdul Rauf. He has been persistent with that short pitch stuff. Gets it over backward point, but third man still gets there. Just get the feeling he's missing the plot there, Abdul Rauf. He can easily target the stumps by bowling fuller length deliveries, especially when both the batters are trying to give themselves room. He's been warned now. If he goes over the shoulders height, will be given as a no ball. So he'll have to make sure that he doesn't attempt another bouncer of the Rauf. He goes for it again. This time gets it over shoulder height and goes comfortably towards the wicketkeeper gloves. Asim Azhar doesn't look happy. Well, now the umpire has signaled that a no ball. Because the previous one was one allowed, so he did not have to go over the shoulder height, which he did once again. So Asim Azhar was quickly spotting that. He straight away signaled it to the on-field umpire. And that was well over his shoulder height. So good decision made in the end from the on-field umpires. He'll have to re-bowl that. And Asim Azhar once again gets the license to go for a big shot. He got a boundary in the previous over of the free hit. Can he do that again? Going at over 9 and over so far, Team Big Bang, but slightly shorter in length, gets it towards mid-on, won't get a single though. So couldn't utilize that free hit. Asim Azhar, it's a dot ball to end the over. Going at 9 and over now, Team Big Bang. They are 27 for none after 3. Sufyan Mukim with yet another low full toss. Just missed the leg stump. Hit the pads and goes towards third man. Once again, it's Asim Azhar now on strike. Using his wrists and getting it behind square for another single. Solid opening stand between Ubaid Khan and Asim Azhar. Majority of the runs have been scored by Asim and they have been gifted few extra runs too. But it's important that they break this opening stand and not just one wicket, but they need to pick up wickets in clusters. He's been living dangerously now, Ubaid. And you can expect that since it's his first appearance in this league. It's the first time he's batting, and opening the batting is never too easy when you've got two quickies. Bowling at a decent pace with the new ball, getting some bounce as well. Might be getting a little frustrated now, Ubaid Khan. He has faced 13 deliveries for 6. Remember, his first delivery went for a boundary on the leg side. And after that, he has just managed to score 2. Sufyan has done a decent job so far. Just staying away from the hitting zone of the right-handers. Proving to be too hot to handle Sufyan Mukim tonight. And he finished the over well. Just 2 runs off it so far. Another low full toss, another miss. It's going to be another dot ball. Just 2 coming in that over. Brilliant stuff this from Sufyan. 4 done. It's 29 without a wicket. Change in the bowling attack. Abdur Rauf being replaced by Inamul. Starts off with a shortish delivery. Asim gets it past mid-off and he gets another boundary. Didn't try to hit it too hard, just placed it over mid-off there, Asim Azhar. Almost everything has touched from the middle of his bat so far. There you see, playing it away from his body, but still gets it in the gap on the offside, and once again making sure that he starts the over with a boundary. Inamul is not that quick as compared to Abdul Rauf, so he'll have to make sure that he bowls at a decent line or length. Abdul Rauf was a touch expensive, but still he was making it difficult because of the extra pace and bounce that he has got. Gets it away off the off stump, chips in the air and taken easily by extra cover. He was once again looking to repeat that shot. This time it was much away from his body. Just couldn't get through with the shot completely. Got his bat down, just chipped it in the air and a soft dismissal. Just checking his shot in the end, but just couldn't get his bat out of the way. So an opening stand has finally been broken. Asim Azhar walks back after scoring 19 of 13 deliveries. It's 33 for 1. To bat at 3 now. He has opened the batting previously too. Inamul was lucky to get away with that because once again it was a wide-ish delivery outside the off stump. He was lucky that Asim Azhar did not go through with that shot completely and just chipped it in the air. But most importantly, he has got that opening wicket. Gets it past. Fine leg. Lovely piece of timing and placement by Atiq. He opens his account with a boundary too. It was that teasing line and an uncomfortable length for any right-hander, but he still gets it past fine leg. All three fast bowlers have been very short in length in that new ball burst so far. We didn't see Abdul Rauf attempting any fuller delivery, although Sufyan Mukim did. But and now even Inamul just bowling it slightly shorter in length. They look in no hurry whatsoever, Team Big Bang. They know they've got enough firepower in the batting lineup that even if they play slower during the first 6 overs, they can still make up for it in the remaining overs to come. Once again gets it on the leg side, but this time it's going to go straight to the fielder at deep square leg. 9 runs and a wicket in that over from Inamul. 5 done. It's 38 for 1. Gets it straight and gets it past mid off. That's going to run away for 4. He might have been getting away with those fuller length deliveries again, Ubaid Khan, but Atiq is much composed as a batter. Didn't try to overhit it. In fact, he did not even bother moving his feet. Just went full throw with that shot and hit it straight over the bowler's head and to the left of the fielder at mid-off. So once again, the over begins with a boundary. Now gets a thickish outside edge, but the third man's in place will get a run. Well, he has bowled his heart out, Sufyan. He has been unlucky so far. On many occasions, he came close to pick up that wicket of Ubaid Khan when the ball just went past the leg stump, and on one occasion it even hit his pads. But the luck is not favouring him. That might be given as a no ball. It has been given a no ball. He might have overstepped. Yeah, that's the on-field umpire who were given that. So he definitely overstepped on that occasion, Sufyan. So Ubaid Khan will now get a free hit, and it's the third time in the innings a Big Bang batter gets a free hit. Look at the carry. Look at where the wicketkeeper gathered it. Right in front of his face. Gets it on the offside. Gets it over extra cover. Will get a boundary eventually, Ubaid Khan. So once again, the idea of giving himself room works for the right-hander. It was a free hit. A length delivery. Just stand and deliver stuff. This from Ubaid. And he makes sure that the no ball and the free hit doesn't go to waste. And consider this as a slow start from their standards team, Big Bang. The standards that they have set in this tournament. Knocked him over this time. So the misery comes to an end for Ubaid Khan. On many occasions, Sufyan came close of picking up the wicket. This time he gets it right in the bullseye. Right in the base of the middle stump. Ubaid once again giving himself room. Just couldn't get his bat down at the last moment, and the fast bowler disturbed the stumps. So he walks back after scoring 10. Both the openers have been dismissed. It's 49 for 2. Finally back at his original batting position, Rehan Nazim walks in at number 4. Full toss. Works it away on the leg side. Deep square leg. It does a good job. A slide towards his left, and he saved a certain boundary there for his side. Excellent feeling. It was a juicy full toss of the first delivery, and he still managed to hit that in the gap, but an excellent job done by the fielder at square leg. Dived over it, made sure that he doesn't lose control of the ball and release that ball in quick time too. Presenting the full face of the bat, couldn't get it past the fielder at mid-off. 10 runs and a wicket in that over from Sufyan. 6 done, it's 49 for 2. The batting power play is done. It's 49 for 2. Inabul will start his second. Talking about Rehan Nazim, well, he lit up the tournament really with his brilliant knock of 95 in the very first match. After that, he just could not get going. Got an unfortunate run out in the second match. Now he has an ideal situation in front of him. 125 needed of 83 deliveries. Still 8 wickets in hand, so not a lot of pressure on Team Big Bang in terms of the wicket remaining or the required run rate. Just needs to play his natural game and get a big score tonight. Obviously, he'll look to restore his form back before the all-important final. Rising delivery, climbing on that and just placing it towards backward point. He's a compact player, Rehan Nazim. We have seen him playing those big shots, constructing those innings. He's equally quick between the wickets. A complete package, this. And he would love this condition that he has got a settled partner at the other end, Atiq, who has already hit 2 boundaries. Watchful in his approach there, Atiq. Presenting the full face of the bat and finding that big gap available straight down the ground. Now at this stage, the opposition had already lost 4 wickets. Offering no stroke to that one. Looks like it's a deliberate strategy from DownTown Chowdurys. They are looking to bounce out the batters. It hasn't worked so far. Almost every seamer has come in and dropped it short with this new ball. They haven't even attempted to swing the new ball. Sufyan did. He attempted to bowl fuller. He got the reward in the process. Just get the feeling they do not want to give any room or width whatsoever outside the off stump. Sometimes it has worked, but generally they have been a little expensive. The two left arm seamers. Just playing it with soft hand towards back of the point. We'll get an easy single. So good over this from Inamul. Just 3 runs off it. 7 done is 52 for 2. First time in the innings, a spinner has been introduced. Ghaus Ibrahim, the left arm orthodox. He's coming off from a decent match. The previous one where he picked up 4 wickets. But his last over was a touch expensive where Rehan Rashid of Shadab Sports took him to cleaners, hit 2 maximums down the leg side. Just get the feeling both these spinners will find it easier. Both these batters will find it easier to hit the ball in the gap against the spinner. They know Ghaus won't be turning the ball a great deal. Well, they'll have to watch out for that arm ball that comes back in after pitching. Atil meanwhile doesn't look in any hurry whatsoever. He's just dealing in singles. He knows when a bad ball will come, he can easily hit a boundary on. Might have been a wide. Yes, it is. In fact, the wicketkeeper thought that it might have hit the patch, but really doesn't count when the umpire has made his decision already. Faster one attempted and might have hit the back leg too, but it's a wide. Gets it in the gap. Gets it past back for a point. It's a stylish shot from Rehan Nazim and he collects his first boundary. Cannot afford to give that room to a batter of his caliber. Slightly short and look at how quickly he got into the position. That ball went to the boundary like a bullet. Gets it towards extra cover. Fumble. Looks like they have spotted that. Noman Shot is standing there at short extra cover and they knew he won't be able to get down to the ball. So as soon as he struck it, he ran for that run. They got the boundary they were looking for of the over, so he can easily defend the last ball. 8 coming in that over from Ghaus Ibrahim. It's 60 for 2 after 8. Fuller driven past extra cover. Abdul Rauf is pretty quick across the outfield. Just needed a better throw. A proper throw at the non-striker's end, and he would have been in danger, Rehan Nazim, because he was running at the danger end. Guiding it past extra cover. Long off did a pretty good job running towards his left of the rope and just threw it at the right time, but still needed a better throw. And even the bowler should have been standing up to the stumps. Instead, he was worried about the backup. He moved away, and that allowed the batter to come back for a couple. He gets it towards mid-wicket. Another quick single. Both these batters are playing like professionals. I mean, they have given some really tough time to all the four oppositions they have played matches against. Ask from Aram Sports or Shadab Sports. Even Child 11 found it difficult because they had a pretty strong batting lineup. Even the two leading run scorers of this league are in Child 11, the two openers, Osama and Narsal Ali, and they were bowled out for just 111. Coming down the wicket, hitting it just wide and just couldn't get his hand towards Sufyan. The umpire will have a word with Sufyan as he was pretty close and saw what happened at the boundary ropes. It was another teasing length for Rehan Nazim. He took a step forward, made sure that he pulled it. He got a bit of a top edge. Sufyan running towards his right, got his hand, and the ball bouncing just in front of the boundary ropes. So it's going to be a boundary. Yes, rightly pointed out by the on-field umpire too. So the plan almost worked there for Inamul. But now I just get the feeling that the ball might have been lost. They're still trying to find it. Might have to ask the fourth umpire to bring a new one. Meanwhile, both the batters get a breather. So do we. Finally, they have managed to find that wall. It took a bit of time, but they've got it eventually. He's tried that shot on many occasions, Rehan Nazim, although it's a very risky shot because he's looking to cut that ball which is so close to him. We can easily find an outside edge and wicketkeeper can do the job, but he's not shied away from playing that stroke. That shows the confidence that he's batting with. 106 now more needed. 67 balls remaining with 8 wickets in hand. Well, pretty chaseable. Comes down the wicket, slaps it, literally slaps that one, Rehan Nazim. He has had enough of it. He has had enough of that shorter lane delivery. This time he came down the track and showed Inamul who is the boss out there. I tell you what, Inamul wasn't even expecting that sort of a stroke. Coming down the wicket as if he's a spinner. Meeting the ball under the eye and hitting it well over long on. So a 6 to end the over with. 9 done. It's 74 for 2. Well, as soon as Rehan Nazim has walked in, Atikur Rahman has just picked up singles very easily. Going at over 8 and over. 75 for 2 it is. With 5 balls still to go in the 10th over. Brilliant running. Absolutely brilliant. And they could have easily got another one, but Atiq just ran too far from the stumps. Might have been looking to measure the distance of the ground here. But luckily he was called back by the keeper and his fellow teammates. This time he hits it, but it gets straight to the long on, who is pretty square. So they need under 100 now, just 97 needed. Rehan once again hits it comfortably past extra cover. He knew Noman won't be able to stop that one. He's not one of the quickest fielders in Downtown Chowdurys lineup, so you can easily just hit the ball in his direction and go for a single, risk-free. Single there. Wild walk, but it was well stopped by the bowler in his follow-through. So just 4 singles in that over from Was Ibrahim. 10 done. It's 78 for 2. Big Bang still need 96 more to win, and the required run rate now just going above 9 at 9.6. Change in the bowling attack. Abdul Rauf walks in and he has been greeted with a boundary from Rehan Nazim. Change of bowling not working for downtown Chowdurys. Abdul Rauf, who was pretty lethal and pretty quick in that opening burst with the new ball, finally decides to pitch the ball up. Rehan Nazim hitting it on the up and getting it past extra cover. Now he pulls it, gets it in the gap once again. No one at mid wicket. That's going to be a consecutive boundary. Picked up the slower ball very early there, Rehan Nazim. He's got so much thinking going on when he bats. He knows the previous delivery was fuller, so it's going to be a short pitch delivery. He was waiting for it. And that slower delivery, lack of pace, turned out to be an icing on the cake because he got into that position and got that past mid wicket region. So just when we announced that the required run rate now shooting up over 9 and over, well, almost touching 10, that has been brought down by significant margin with those two back-to-back boundaries from Rehan Nazim. The stage is set perfectly for him to play another longer innings tonight. This time he guides it. Third man is in place, but he does stop it in the end. Well, he has been trying that shot in the previous occasions too. This time he just got it from the toe end of the bat. Had the third man fielder been inside, would have been a boundary. Instead, it was just a single. In the block hole. There's so much difference between the way both these batters bat. Rehan Nazim takes on the bowler, whereas Atiq is still dealing in those singles. He started off his innings with a boundary, but now he has been playing a silent role in this partnership. Taking more than usual to complete this over, Abdul Rauf. Just don't understand the reason why. Still get the feeling they're taking too much time to adjust the field. Attempting a big stroke, the ball just getting hit on his pads. Abdul Rauf, when his follow through get to the ball, will get a single only. Twice they have chased in this tournament, Team Big Bang. 178 and 112 respectively, which they did it comfortably. 174 is not a small target by any stretch of imagination, but it's the fact that they have batted so well throughout the league. Now he gets it over extra cover. Long off is going to try his best, but I think the ball has just bounced once before the boundary ropes. He's going to get a boundary, Rehan Nazim. And once again, making a statement against the left-arm seamer. Charging down the track, hitting it with the angle. Long off was pretty square, but he still managed to hit it wider of him. And made sure that he ends the over just like the way he began it. 11 done, 92 for 2. Change of bowling. One spinner being replaced by the other. Ghaus Ibrahim has been taken off the attack. And the right arm off spinner Ali Naki is about to start his spell. Well, usually he's a wicket taker, but he hasn't enjoyed much success so far in this league. Just one wicket. He has bowled twice. Starts off with a shortish delivery, cut away nicely. But Atiq just wants a single. In fact, it's Rehan who was not even interested in that second. He's going to take on this challenge against Ali Naki, who is a very clever bowler himself. As an off spinner, he knows even if there is not much turn or purchase on track, he still finds his way to stop the flow of runs. And that's how he does it. Just loops it up, makes sure that the ball gets to the batter at a decent height. And I guess the ball has struck the danger zone. He looks in some pain. Might have got an inside edge too. But he's up on his feet now. Yeah. A bit of stretching and few sit-ups might do. Easy couple. Sheer brilliance from both these batters. They look extremely fit. Just 5 runs away from 100. Team Big Bang 95 for 2. Now they have brought an extra fielder inside the inner ring on the leg side at fine leg. Square leg and mid wicket both back. Rehan once again hits it towards Numan Chowdhury. Well, as if he's just spotting Numan where he is standing so that I can hit the ball in his direction. Just get the feeling a big shot is coming. Happily picks up a single on the offside. I think the now time has come for Atiq to just open up his shoulders a bit. Show a bit of intent because he's been very quiet in the last few overs. The required run rate now almost touching 9.5. We've seen few boundaries from Rehan Nazim, but not many from Atiq. He pulls it. Mid wicket is in place and he doesn't stop it. Brilliant shot from Atiq. Was slightly shorter once again from Ali Naki. He gets onto the back foot. Mid wicket was in place. He ran towards his left, but to no avail. A boundary that means 100 is up for Big Bang. It's 101 for 2 after 12. It's 100 for 2 after 12. 74 now needed of 8 overs. Change of hands for Ghaus Ibrahim. Starts off with a shortish delivery. It's up in the air. Don't think he's got underneath that. And, well, the fielder got underneath that and he puts it down. It's all going in the favor of Rehan Nazim tonight. He's going to enjoy the dinner after this game, that's for sure. Slightly shorter in length, going for a big shot. Get it off the toe end of the bat, maybe. Mid wicket got underneath it. The ball just jumping out of his hands and might have just gone over the boundary ropes. Yes, it did. So 6 to start the over. Make that another one. This time even further and even bigger. And with that, 50 comes up for Rehan. In a blink of an eye, he has gone past his half century. 50 of just 26 deliveries. And he can rightly raise his bat to the dugout. This has been an extraordinary knock from the right-hander. Might have missed out in the previous 2 matches, but he has come out all guns blazing in this all-important match. 3 maximums and 5 boundaries. And some more to come. Even Atiq decides to go big, but mid-wicket was well placed on that occasion. He just picked up a run. But to the crowd's delight, it's Rehan Nazim back on strike. Gets a leading edge and a simple chance. Bit of an anti-climax this to the innings of Rehan Nazim. He was playing so well. He was going so well out there in the middle. Just kicking off the surface, getting a bit of extra bounce horse. Closing the face of the bat too early. Got a leading edge and a simple chance in his follow-through. There he goes. After scoring a well-crafted half-century, Rehan Nazim, 51 of just 28 deliveries. 3 wickets have now gone down for Big Bang. It's 114 for 3. So one dangerous batter replaces the other. It's the captain, the left-hander, Fahad Mustafa, who joins Atiq out there in the middle. Comes into bat at number 5. Oh, good delivery. Much closer to be playing that stroke, but an expensive over comes to an end from was 2 maximums, but he still managed to pick up a wicket in it. It's 114 for 3 after 13. One 4 for 3. Still needing 60 more to win. Gets another one inside edge, and the off stump has been uprooted. Ali Naki enjoys it. And all of a sudden, they have lost back-to-back wickets. Both the set better now out. Tell you what, it was a nothing shot in the end. Too short and too wide outside. The off stump would have been could have easily hit that anywhere on the offside. Even his partner, the captain and the non-strikers, didn't enjoy it. Atiq, after consuming so many deliveries, well, he now walks back. It's 114 for 4, with still 60 more needed. So Atiq has been replaced by another right-hander, Faizan Islam. Not much battings. Well, he hasn't got many chances so far in this league, because usually the top order have done the job for them. Team Big Bang. Probably it's the first time the middle and lower order is being exposed of Team Big Bang in this run chase. Straight away picks up a single, gets off the mark. In fact, looking to come back for the second run. Might be a run out. It is a run out. It's a suicidal run out from Faizan Islam. There was no way he could have come back for that second run. There was no fumble whatsoever from the fielder at square leg. He charged towards the ball, picked it up and released it as quickly as he could. And Faizan Islam's short stay, well, he just lasted one delivery. And now he will be walking back to the dugout. He's going to be gutted. He's going to be disappointed. A one-arm pickup and a throw right next to the stumps. And he was not even in the frame. So 2 quick wickets. In fact, 3 quick wickets now for Team Big Bang. And they are now at 115 for 5 with 59 more needed. Ali Khan walks in at number 7 now. He is known for those big shots that he play very early in the innings. But situation has become a little different now in the last few overs, especially after the departure of Rehan Nazim and the 2 wickets that have gone in this particular over. Both the batters are new at the crease, yet to get off the mark. The required run rate is still not an issue, but the fact that will they be able to keep wickets in hand? It's a good delivery once again. I'll tell you what, Ali Khan wasn't expecting the ball to turn that deal. There you see, 2 wide outside the awesome and just caught him by surprise. Most importantly, he didn't hit the pads, otherwise they would have definitely appealed for leg before. Now he gets off the mark with a single. He can definitely create some difficulties for the left-hander because of the bounce that he usually gets, Ali Naqi. But a brilliant over nevertheless so far. Just a run off at 2 wickets. Dabs it towards short third and once again was looking for that single. Now this was not there. They need to make sure that they do not lose a wicket on a run out. They have already lost one in this over, courtesy of poor calling. Similar delivery, similar result. It's going to be 2 back-to-back dot deliveries to end the over with just a run and 2 wickets coming in it. 14 done, 116 for 5. Abdurrauf returns to bowl for one last time tonight. And straight away, Ali Khan was looking to go for that glory shot over mid-on. Well, few words are being exchanged. That's good to see. Well, he hasn't had his luck tonight, Abdurrauf, but he has still bowled his heart out. Now, one thing is for sure, Ali Khan will definitely look to hit this one out of the ground. He's not one of those batters who will get pressurized by the situation of the game. Rao bowls it a little wide. Some more stay game between the batter and the bowler. But Ali Khan looks pretty composed out there. He doesn't want to lose his cool, lose his temperament. He knows he's a very important, very valuable wicket for his team. But it's a little dangerous that he has gone after the fast bowler without wearing a helmet. I mean, we have seen the wicketkeeper getting injured earlier in this tournament. Slower one. He was looking to muscle it down the ground. Just getting an inside half of the bat will get a run and most importantly gets off strike. As long as these two are out there, the game is still in the balance.
Shots, Sunny boy!
Nicely guided, but will get just a run towards third man. He goes for a big one, gets a top edge, will land safely. And if they run hard, they will come back for a couple, which they do. So he's trying his best, Abdul Rauf, to just force an error from Ali Khan, and he almost fell in the trap, the right-hander. Last ball of his spell, and he bowls a vicious bouncer. He didn't see that coming. Ali Khan just got out of the way and made sure that the ball was nowhere near to his face. It's important that he wears a helmet, that too against a pacer. But a good last over this from Abdul Rauf. Just 4 runs coming off it. 15 down and 120 for 5 it is for Big. Ali Naki looks pretty busy in adjusting his field. Doesn't want to give any easy runs in this over. Bowled a lovely previous over. He just got for 2 runs. Got a wicket as well. The required run is now almost touching 11 and over for Big Bang. But it's just a matter of 1 or 2 good shots from the bat of Ali Khan. Now we know that he's pretty much capable of hitting the long ball against any spinner. He has done that in the past, and he'll be looking to repeat the heroics once again tonight. And if he can do so, he can finish this over in a matter of 3 or 4 overs. Will change the angle against the right-handed batter. Will come over the wicket once again, Ali Naqvi. He goes for a big one. He connects, or does he? Yes, he does. Is this the first of the many to come from the blade of Ali Khan? He was targeting those big shots in the previous over too from Abdul Rauf. Couldn't get it from the middle of the bat, but this time it was flighted up outside the off stump, and he got his front leg out of the way and got it comfortably over mid-wicket. That will calm the nerves down a bit in the dugout. pretty sure Ali Naqvi won't be afraid of flighting another one. He goes for another one. It's up in the air. Ali Naqvi trying to get in the needed. And he takes it. It's Ali Khan who fails in the trap. Flighting it up once again. This time bowling a bit too wide outside the off stump. Dragging the batter outside his crease. He was once again trying that mid-wicket region. Just managing to get a top edge. And Ali Naqvi taking a catch and is swallowed through. It's his second wicket of the game. Ali Khan hits a 6 and now he perishes. Goes back after scoring 10. Big Bang have now lost their 6th. Tala Rizwan is a new batter at number 7. He has done the job with the ball. Can he do it with the bat? Ali Naqvi, meanwhile, is in the top of his game and bowls a lovely delivery once again. It's completely unplayable when he bowls at a good length and turns the ball in the right-hander. He doesn't bowl with enough pace, so the batter will have to generate the extra strength in the stroke. Once again, going for that drive outside the awesome, and all of a sudden things are looking a little different and a little shaky for Team Big Bang. They've still got some batting to come. The left-hander Fahim. Extra bounce. 3 dot deliveries. He's struggling so far. Tala Rizwan. 7 runs and a wicket in that over from Ali Naqvi. It's 127 for 6 after 16. 47 needed in the last 4 overs. Abdul Rauf is bowled out. Time for another pacer. Inamul about to start his last over. Starts off with a length delivery and a swing and a miss from the captain. Just get the feeling this is the over for the batting side to target, especially from the captain, because it's easier for the left-handed batter to hit those shots across the line against the left-arm seamer. The required run rate has now touched 12 for Big Bang. Probably it's the first time in the innings that has gone too high. Is it the captain's night tonight? He goes for a big shot. It's up in the air. Abdul Rauf gets underneath it, but it still goes over his head. It was in the slot. And he gave a full go at that. Fahad Mustafa cleared his front leg, and look at how high and how far the ball has went. For a moment, Abdul Rauf thought that he might be in a chance, but that ball just kept going over his head. Well, they need few more of those now, Team Big Bang. Gets it on the offside, but will just get a run. Protection out there in the deep. Right-hander is now on strike, and most importantly, it's important that he just get a single and get his captain on strike. He just faced 3 deliveries in the previous over, couldn't get a bet on either of them. He needs to make sure that he doesn't face those dot deliveries, because every dot will aid the required run rate go up. Might be a wide, definitely will be a wide down the leg side. Well, the short selection was perfect because fine leg was inside. All he needed to do was to get a bit of bar onto it. Had he done that, would have gone all the way for 4. But 39 of 21 deliveries. Still anybody's game this. Once again going across the right hand. A good line of attack this from Inamul. It's good that the captain is having a word with his partner. Just calming the things down. There's a very good partnership going on between Rehan Nazim and Atiq, but they lost few wickets. Gets it fine. Does he get his bat onto it, or was it the pads? Doesn't really matter because they're going to get 4 runs of it. He was once again looking to shuffle across the off stump. Bowled it down the leg side. Got just a little bat behind it, and a fine leg fielder was inside. And as soon as the ball went past the wicketkeeper, you could see his reaction. He knew there is nothing much he could do about that. So they've got the runs they were looking for in this over. 12 of it already with a ball to go. One thing is for sure, this match is going to go down to the wire. It's lost his run up in Amul. Pressure on both sides. Downtown Chowdurys definitely needs to win this one to be still in the race of qualifying for the eliminators at least. Big Bang hoping that they can maintain their dominance. He hits it straight and he hits it hard. Abdul Rauf once again does a pretty good job running to his left and stops a certain boundary. He gets a single of the last ball, will retain the strike. 17 done. It's 140 for 6. Helmets are off once again. That means it's going to be a spinner to bowl the 18th over of the innings. Gets it over. Gets it in the gap. Gets it past the boundary ropes for a 4. You could just sense this is the over. Both these batters are going to target. And they've got the desired result of the very first delivery. Ali Naqvi once again bowling it wide outside the off stump. This time not getting enough turn as he was expecting. Tala Rizwan just getting on top of the bounce, opening the face of the bat at the last moment and getting a much needed boundary. So just 30 more needed of 17 deliveries. He gets an outside edge now. Third man is after it. Might not go all the way for 4, but they will still come back for an easy couple. Brilliant start to the over this. Ali Naqvi, after bowling those 2 economical overs, have just leaked away 6 easy runs. Tala, who might have struggled in his first 3 deliveries against the same bowler, but now he has been able to put bat on ball. And this is exactly what he needs to do. Even if he gets a single and he gets his partner on strike, it still will be a job well done. He decides to go big. He hits it straight and long and well over the boundary ropes. This is exactly the over they were looking for. And Tala Rizwan has answered the call. He has his natural movement away from the off stump. And you can sense that he wants to get as closer to the ball as possible. Because usually it's a little difficult when you are far away from the ball, but he makes sure that he gets underneath the pitch of the ball and hits it comfortably over long on. So 4-2-6. 22 more needed. 15 deliveries. I won't be surprised if he'll go for another one. Plays it solidly towards backward point. Gets an easy single. So he's now put the pressure back on the bowling side. Just 4 deliveries ago, they might have thought they'll be able to defend the total, but now it looks like a completely different story. And Team Big Bang once again have been really clinical in the run chase. And it's good that they are playing a match like this just before the all-important final. You can get to know your strength and your weaknesses. In the previous match, the lower middle order wasn't exposed. Now they have all know what they need to work on. A switch hit attempted. He's showing the bat. Ali Naqvi still appealing. He thought the ball might have brushed the pad, but it definitely hit the gloves. So there was no point of appealing for leg before. Fahad sweeps it, gets it behind square, gets a boundary. It's the captain who has hit the last ball of the over for yet another 4 behind square on the leg side. Brilliant over comes to an end for Team Big Bang. They needed 34 before that. Now they need just 17 in the last 3. It's 157 for 6 after 18. Another change in the bowling. An off spinner has been asked to come in. Talar Rizwan decides to go big and he goes comfortably over long off. This 6 will surely seal the deal now for Big Bang. They needed 17 or 12. Now they need just a runner ball. What a cameo he's playing, Talar Rizwan. No one would have thought the way he was struggling in the first 3 deliveries that he'll be able to time the ball that sweetly. It has been a completely turnaround of events for the right-hander. And single-handedly he has brought his team on the brink of yet another victory. Might not have hit it from the middle of the bat, will still get a single though. And he's a very good bowler at the depth, Talar Rizwan, and now he's proving his worth once again with the bat. 164 for 6. Just need 10 more at a runner ball. You might see another big shot coming from the captain. The leg side is pretty wide open. Square leg and deep mid wicket at the boundary rows, but there is a huge gap between them. Hits it flat, hits it straight, mid long on, it's over his head. You can sense the pressure tallying on each and every fielder. He just took a step or two forward, was looking to take that catch comfortably, but it was hit hard and flat by the captain. Short, pulled it, absolutely nailed it, Fahad Mustafa. And even a jump in the air could not bring a catch down to the throat of long on. So just a one shot away now from being Big Bang from qualifying in the finals of SSL Season 2. Gets an inside edge and he doesn't want to go for a run. He wants another big shot, the captain. After a few hiccups, they have once again come closer to chasing down a target. No target is too big for Big Bang, especially the way they are batting. Another one wide down the leg side. 2 wides will be added to the total. So just 2 runs away now, Big Bang. And what a contest this has been between DownTown Chowdurys and Big Bang. It's going to be another defeat for DownTown Chowdurys. They're third on the trot. Hopefully they'll be packing their bags. But most importantly, another match is very important against Aram Sports. We'll talk about that later on. Talar Rizwan, well, he deserved to hit those winning runs. He has bet it sensibly. He goes for a big shot on the leg side. Might be holed out in the deep. He does. Catch taken comfortably by Ghaus Ibrahim at deep mid wicket. But not before he has batted beautifully tonight, Talar Rizwan. They lost 4 back-to-back wickets. They needed an innings like that from Talar Rizwan. He might have struggled early on in his first 3 deliveries, but what a cameo he has played. 25 of just 13 deliveries, and single-handedly he has tilted the match in the favour of his side. So 172 for 7 it is, with just 2 more needed. So just 1 ball remaining in the 19th over. Fahim, a brilliant fielder, will get to face his first delivery. Can well and truly turn out to be the last ball of the game as well. Gets a quick single and the scores are now level. So they cannot lose this. They still have 6 balls remaining to get that 1 run so that they can finish at the top of the points table. Team Big Bang at 173 for 7 they are after 19 overs. as the fast bowler Sufyan Zafar returns to bowl for one last time in this match. Bowls a full toss, gets it past extra cover. So it's Fahim who hits the winning runs. Just a single they needed. They're going to get it in the end. And Big Bang have once again finished this game, winning this in fact by 3 wickets. Another not a comfortable victory, but they have fought well. They have made sure that they have provided thorough entertainment to each and everyone who was out there at Gulberg Gymkhana tonight. 4 wins out of 4 games. They finish at the top of the points table in Shaikhani Super League and they get direct qualification in the finals. But a good fight back once again from the Chowdurys. They still have a match remaining. Started off a little slowly, Asim Azhar and Ubaid. Atiq scored 24 at number 3. Rehan with a blazing half-century. Fahad Mustafa came in at number 5. Stayed out there in the middle. Talha played a brilliant knock. Talha Rizwan, 25 of 13 deliveries. And single-handedly, he just won the game for his side. Talking about bowling, Sufyan was really good at the top of the order. Just picked up 1 wicket. A wicket to Inamul. A wicket to Ghaus. 2 wickets for Ali Naki. His last over might have been a little expensive. And a wicket to Ehsan. But by that time, it was a little too late. So winning this game by 3 wickets comfortably. They lost the toss. They were asked to bowl first, restricted the opposition to 173. Brilliant half-century from Rahim and a brilliant knock from Yasir, the left-hander, losing his wicket courtesy of a run-out. And in the end, Big Bang finishing the chase in the last over. And Rehan Nazim with his brilliant knock of 51 of 28 deliveries will be adjudged the man of the match tonight.